Hey, can you clean my figure shelf right now?
Huh? Now? I told you I wasn't feeling well today. I'm taking it easy to rest.
Yeah, whatever. My figures are covered in dust. Just clean it up, will you?
But my belly feels heavy and it's hard to even stand right now. Why do I have to do it right now?
What? You're a stay-at-home wife, right? You should at least be able to handle that. These are important figures I've collected, so take proper care of them.
I may be a stay-at-home wife, but I'm at the end of my pregnancy, so there are things I just can't do. Can't the cleaning wait until tomorrow?
No. I want it done today because I asked today. If my figures are covered in dust, I'll be embarrassed, right?
Embarrassed? Is someone coming over? If you tell me ahead of time, I can prepare. But telling me last minute like this...
No one's coming. But if I see dust piling up on them, it makes me feel bad, you know? So clean it right now.
But I really can't right now. My belly is big and just standing is hard enough. What are you even thinking?
I'm telling you, pregnancy isn't an illness, so stop acting spoiled. I can't stand my fingers being dirty.
Can't stand it? Do I really have to be the one to do this?
Of course. You're my wife, right? It's only natural for a wife to help with her husband's hobbies. If you can't even do that, then what are you here for?
What am I here for? I'm not your maid. And with the baby coming soon, I need to rest a little.
Just because a baby's coming doesn't mean you can ignore me. I should come first. Just clean the figures right now. You've got time, right? There's something I need you to do.
Huh? What is it?
Mom seems to be having trouble. Go help her right now.
What's going on?
She's trying to change a light bulb.
So?
You're such a useless woman. You're my wife, so you should do it.
Excuse me?
Why do you think we live close by?
I'm at the end of my pregnancy, you know.
And?
Your mom's place has a really tall ceiling.
You can just use a step ladder.
I'm too big to even see my feet, so I can't.
Stop whining. Mom's been all alone ever since Dad passed away 5 years ago. We should have just lived together with her.
Your mom said she didn't want that, remember?
Quit complaining and go.
I'm not refusing just to be difficult. Can't you understand that?
Pregnancy isn't an illness.
What if I fall? I'm pregnant right now, so you know I can't move around like normal, right? If I force myself, it could affect the baby. It's really dangerous.
Being pregnant has nothing to do with it. What are you going to do if Mom gets hurt? It'll be your fault. Besides, pregnancy isn't a big deal, so stop acting spoiled.
I never said that. I'd be upset if something happened to your mom too. But right now, I just can't do it. There are times when I can't even manage the house with how I'm feeling.
Enough with the excuses. Just go. If you keep dragging your feet, nothing will ever get done. That's why Mom's always complaining about you.
You don't have to say it like that. I know how much you care about your mom, but I'm carrying our child, and can't you think about that a little? Can't we work together to figure this out?
What? A stay-at-home wife like you is saying that? You're basically a slave, and the kid's probably gonna be a girl, so she'll be a servant too. Either way, you'll always be beneath me, so stop complaining.
What? Is that really how you see me?
Yeah, we're married, so I'm the head, and Mom's the one who gave birth to me, so of course, she's the most important. You and the kid are just beneath us, understand?
How could you say that? I didn't know you saw me like that. I trusted you and married you.
What's with the shock? You're seriously freaking out over that? You're pathetic.
When we were dating, you were kinder and more thoughtful. Where did that version of you go?
That was all just an act. I only did that to win over someone quiet and obedient like you. Honestly, it was torture at the time. You were just easy to fool.
Seriously? Were you just faking being nice to me? I can't believe it.
Well, now that we're married, it's obvious. You're arrogant, slow, and honestly a huge disappointment.
If I just followed everything you said, I wouldn't be able to live my life. I have my own responsibilities to think about, especially protecting our child.
But that won't matter anymore. You can't rebel now, right? You quit your job, your parents are gone, and you moved to my hometown. You've got no one to rely on. You'll just have to listen to whatever I say.
Yeah, maybe I don't have anyone left to rely on. But even so, I'll find a way to make it on my own.
And once the baby is born, you'll have even less of a way out. Your life is for me and my mom, so go to her now.
Hey, is that really what your mom wants? Isn't this just what you want? Have you even asked her how she feels?
Huh? What are you talking about? Stop snapping at me for everything.
Your mom asked me to look after myself and not push it too hard. So she wouldn't tell me to push myself.
That's just politeness. It's not how she really feels. Are you stupid for taking it seriously?
But I can't just accept that. I believe what your mom said.
It's because you keep making a fuss that mom's always complaining about you. I'm the one who has to listen to it all the time.
What? I've never heard her say that. Why would she say something like that?
It's obvious. She's told me plenty of times that you're an unhelpful wife. You're completely useless, you know that?
Your mom said that about me? If I knew it would turn out like this, I never would have gotten married. I'm Emma, 27 years old. I married my husband Mateo 2 years ago. We were blessed with a child, something I had longed for. But the moment we got married, he suddenly became a total mama's boy. I guess this was his true nature all along. I'm left to handle all the housework and cooking, while he constantly compares me to his mom and complains. He does cover living expenses, but he refuses to pay for my prenatal care. I've been paying for everything out of my own savings. And my mother-in-law, who I thought was on my side and cared about me, actually thought this way behind my back. I thought about divorce, but I didn't have the means to support myself, so I had no choice but to endure. And then, just days before I was about to give birth, I received a WhatsApp message from him that I could hardly believe.
Hey, what are you doing? Where did you go? You're really useless, you know that? Where are you and what are you doing?
I told you I was going to the hospital because I'm in labor.
I don't care. Come home right now.
Of course I can't.
Don't mess with me. Today's Mom's birthday. It's the day the whole family celebrates. And what are you thinking? Mom's coming over soon and you're in the delivery room? What am I supposed to do?
Even if you say that, I've already been moved to the delivery room. I can't leave now, and you should get here too. It's not just me. You should be here for this moment too, right?
Mom's coming any minute, and you're just hanging out in the delivery room? Are you seriously stupid? Do you know how much Mom's been looking forward to this?
Huh? Even if you say so.
If you have time to send a message, you're not giving birth yet. Get back here and prepare for dinner right now.
I opted for an epidural. The pain is reduced, but I'm still having contractions. so I can't move from here.
What? You never told me you were getting an epidural. Why did you decide that on your own?
I've explained it several times. You just don't listen.
That costs more than the normal delivery, doesn't it? Where's that money coming from?
Yeah, it costs more, but don't worry. I've covered all the delivery costs, so it's not bothering you.
You're a stay-at-home wife, and you spent money on that without asking? If you've got that kind of money, you should have bought Mom a better present.
I have a low pain tolerance, and I heard that with an epidural, I'll be able to move more easily after giving birth. I thought it was the best option.
If the anesthesia is working, that means you can move, right? Then come home right now and get things ready for Mom. Do your job around the house.
Don't be ridiculous. Even if you say that, it's impossible for me. Oh, by the way, do you know where the brown envelope I left in the dresser is? I need it for when I'm discharged, so can you bring it to me? I've looked everywhere and can't find it.
You mean the one with $5,000 in it?
Yes, that's the one. I'll need it when I'm discharged.
That's not happening. I already used it, so it's gone.
What? What do you mean?
I thought it was for Mom's birthday present, so I spent it. It's fine, right? I'm grateful to Mom.
What? $5,000? How could you spend that much money without asking me?
We owe her, so it's fine. Mom's happy, so you shouldn't complain.
Even so, I can't believe you spent such a large amount without telling me.
Shut up. You've got the nerve to complain like some big shot when you're skipping out on Mom's birthday, you worthless woman.
This is pointless. I need that money and I'll make sure you pay it back.
Don't mess with me. I'm the one covering the living expenses, so I deserve something in return.
You're the one who wanted me to be a stay-at-home wife, so I'm just doing what you asked. You said it yourself.
You've always got something to say. Why don't you just die along with the kid? That way, I'd get the insurance money too. 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
How can you say that? That's horrible. Don't even joke about something like that.
If you come home and apologize to me, I might forgive you. If not, who knows what'll happen?
I've had enough. I'm focusing on giving birth. Do whatever you want.
If you're not back in 20 minutes, we're getting divorced. Got it? What the hell are you doing? I'm over here getting things ready to celebrate Mom's birthday. And you're in the delivery room on a day like this? You've got to be kidding.
What are you talking about? The baby was just born. We had a healthy baby and I'm really happy.
Huh? That was fast. I thought it would take a bit longer, but whatever.
The doctor said it was a smooth delivery, so I'm fine.
Then you can come home now, right? Hurry back and help get ready for Mom's birthday.
Unbelievable. You're still saying that? The baby was just born. Don't you feel anything about the birth of your child?
Not really. I don't care. What matters is getting things ready to celebrate Mom.
No way. I just gave birth, so don't ask me to do something so ridiculous. Wait, do you seriously think your mom is coming over?
Of course. She said she'd be here soon, so hurry up and get ready.
You're lying.
Huh? What do you mean lying?
Your mom didn't say anything like that. You made that up yourself.
No way. Don't make stuff up just because you don't want to do it.
So, did she actually say she was coming?
Yes, she did. Stop making me repeat myself.
That's impossible. She hasn't even read your messages, has she? You're just saying that on your own.
Don't act like you know what Mom's thinking. There's no way someone like you could understand her feelings. If you don't come back, we're getting divorced. You okay with that?
I've had enough, So that's fine with me. If that's how you feel, I don't need to endure this any longer.
You piece of crap. Even after you're discharged, you're not getting back into the house. You and the baby can go wander the streets for all I care. Enough of this. Huh? Mom? What are you doing here?
I messaged her when my contractions started. She rushed over.
What? She didn't even read my messages.
I told you several times that you didn't need to celebrate my birthday because Emma's due date was near. So it was really all your decision.
Shut up. Mom's the most important thing to me.
Stop this right now. I've been watching your messages from right here. How could you say such awful things to Emma who just gave birth?
I just wanted to celebrate your birthday because I care for you, but Emma refused.
She couldn't move because she was about to give birth.
Pregnancy isn't an illness. She's always making excuses like that.
Don't be ridiculous. During pregnancy with morning sickness and a heavy body, she can't move like normal. Giving birth is risking her life.
She was still doing housework, though.
That's because you never helped. You only give orders and complain. You told me you were helping out around the house, didn't you?
I did help.
All you did was bark orders like wipe the windows, there's dust, and never moved yourself.
I was just giving directions because you were slow.
You call that helping?
She can't do anything herself, it seems. Really, she's a useless wife.
I'm just a slave, and our daughter is your servant, right?
Glad you understand.
Did you really say that?
Well, I'm the man of the house, and of course, since you gave birth to me, you're at the top, Mom.
Apparently, he married me just to have a servant.
What?
You always told me you were coming over because Emma was struggling with pregnancy. I thought you were showing concern for your wife.
I really just wanted to see you, Mom. You would have gotten mad if I showed up at your house too often, wouldn't you?
By the way, when we went to your house, Robin, Mateo tried to help with the housework, but I ended up saying, I'll do it since I'm his wife, and I did it, right?
Yes, you said your morning sickness was bad, and I really felt bad for you.
That was part of his plan, too. He'd say, if I offer, you'll have to step in and do it.
Don't spill the beans.
You've got to be kidding. Why would you go through all that trouble?
If Emma takes care of it, you get to relax and feel good, don't you think?
He always says it's for your sake, no matter what.
I knew he hadn't cut ties with me, but I had no idea it was this bad. I'm truly disappointed in you. Everything I do is for you, Mom. Why are you mad?
Where did I go wrong raising you? Emma, I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. Please don't apologize. In fact, I'm really grateful for everything you've done.
Exactly. Mom, you didn't do anything wrong. Plus, I turned out great.
Be quiet. Emma, could you tell me what else he's done? Sure. You told me to take care of myself, right?
Yes, I did.
But Mateo kept forcing me to go to your house to help out whenever something came up. It didn't matter if I wasn't feeling well. He would always push me to do it.
You're my wife, so it's only natural. It's your job to help your husband's parents. You were just slacking off.
And whenever I refused, he'd always say, Mom's complaining that you're an inconsiderate wife. Why did I have to be talked about like that?
I never said such a thing.
In fact, I've always been grateful to you, Emma.
Even if you didn't say it out loud, I understood how you felt, Mom. I was just speaking on your behalf. That's why I'm always right.
You don't understand anything. You saw it yourself, how much I suffered from all the torment your grandma put me through. Is that true? I had no idea. Yes. The way I was treated as a daughter-in-law was terrible. She would nitpick everything, hit me with a ruler, and constantly complain. I endured every kind of harassment possible. That's awful. I can't believe such a thing happened.
So now it's your turn, right, Mom? You'll take out all the frustration you got from Grandma on Emma, and that'll make everything better. Then everything will be solved.
You're disgusting. Hurting me just for that reason is something I'll never forgive.
I've always been careful not to burden Emma. I can't believe you did such a thing on your own. It's unforgivable. There's no way I would ever do the same thing that awful old woman did. You don't understand anything.
I also believe that you would never say such things, but Mateo kept telling me over and over, and I started to doubt. But hearing your true feelings now has put my mind at ease.
I'm sorry for causing you so much stress during your pregnancy. Has he done anything else?
Yes. He told me multiple times, you don't have your parents, you left your hometown, quit your job, and now the baby's coming. You've got no way out.
Shut up! Why are you blabbing so much? I'm the one asking her. You're the one who needs to be quiet, Mateo.
It seems everything was part of his plan, to push me into a corner.
I can't believe you were thinking like that, Mateo. You're the worst. How could you do something so cruel? Mom, why are you talking like that? I gave her living expenses and I didn't do anything wrong.
But I had to cover all the hospital and delivery costs with my own savings.
You're the one who got pregnant. It's not an illness, so why should I have to pay?
You wanted a child too. As a husband and father, it's your responsibility to cover those costs.
Shut up. Stop talking about such pointless things.
But the most important thing is the delivery costs.
What happened?
Actually, the money I set aside for the delivery was spent.
What? What did you spend it on? On a birthday present for you, Mom.
$5,000. What could you have possibly bought?
If I tell you now, it'll ruin the surprise for Mom. Don't ruin the moment. Tell me right now. Come on, but I wanted to see your surprised and happy face.
Who's really ruining the moment here?
Shut up. Don't you dare talk back to me.
Who do you think you are? So what did you buy?
I bought a diamond ring.
You didn't even get me a wedding ring because you said you had a metal allergy.
Mateo doesn't have any allergy.
What? Were you lying the whole time?
I just didn't want to spend money on you. I got the ring to match with Mom, though. I'm hoping she'll wear it on her ring finger.
That's disgusting.
Don't say such gross things. Aren't you two being really mean? I just want to be with you forever, Mom, that's all.
This goes beyond being a mama's boy.
I knew you hadn't cut ties with me, but I didn't think it was this bad. I'm so glad that you are so happy.
You're so gross, it's giving me chills.
Shut up. Anyway, back to the point. Since you didn't listen to me, we're getting divorced.
That's fine with me.
Don't come back after you're discharged. You and the baby can wander the streets for all I care. That'll be you, not them. What?
I'm the one who signed the lease for the house, so you're the one who has to leave.
You're not seriously going to cancel the lease, are you?
Of course I am. And I'll be billing you for the delivery expenses that I paid for out of my savings from before we were married.
We're married, so that's our money as a couple.
Savings from before the marriage don't count as joint assets. Also, I'll be requesting child support.
What? You're the one who had the kid, not me.
Don't be ridiculous. You'll take responsibility as a father. Child support is a right of the child, and since the house is under Emma's name, you should start packing your things.
Well, I guess I can just live with you, Mom. Then we can be together all the time.
You won't be allowed in. Get ready to be out on the streets.
Huh? Mom? Why are you saying something so cold?
Your mom is cutting ties with you.
Don't lie. I'm Mom's sweet, beloved son.
Wow, saying that about yourself is so gross. Even your mom is horrified.
You're just saying whatever you want because I'm not there. Mom would never abandon me.
I think it's time you were clear with him, Robin.
You're right. What you've done is exactly like the torment your grandma put me through as a daughter-in-law. I can't forgive you. Mom?
I'm cutting you off.
What? Mom? That can't be true. You've got to be kidding me. Tell me it's a lie. I've always cherished you, Mom. I can't believe this is happening.
This is reality, and this is how your mom truly feels. Now you understand that I wasn't lying, right? You can't keep the truth hidden forever.
Why? I just wanted to cherish Mom and make her happy. Is that really something bad?
Of course it's wonderful to care for your parents, but in your case, your love is excessive and abnormal. You're not seeing the bigger picture. Your actions are destroying your family.
Mateo, you need to understand. You're married now and you have a family of your own. You should have been putting Emma and the kid first. How are you going to keep living without cutting ties with me? I get it. From now on, I'll cherish Emma and the kid. So just let me stay with you, Mom. Then everyone will be happy, right?
You really don't understand anything, do you? I've already told you, I'm getting a divorce. Our relationship is over.
Let's not do this. I'll treat you better from now on. So let's not get divorced. Plus, if we don't divorce, I won't have to pay child support. It's a win-win.
Are you serious? You're an absolute scumbag. Don't treat us like tools just because you want to stay with your mom. The divorce is final.
What's your problem? You're not even struggling, are you?
You're the problem. The thought of staying with a crazy mama's boy like you is horrifying.
Don't give me some stupid nickname. I'm just saying I love my mom, that's all. Emma, don't worry. I know a great lawyer. I'll introduce you right away so we can start the process properly. Mom, why are you saying that? You're saying such horrible things. Why?
Thank you, Robin. I can't forgive Mateo for hurting not only me, but also the kid. It's over, Mateo.
Don't mess with me. I said I'm sorry. See? I'm apologizing. Let's just end this, okay? Let's forget everything and move on.
I don't need an empty apology like that. If you're truly sorry, then pay child support. That's your responsibility as a father.
Why? If you just forgive me, everything would be fine. Why make things so complicated?
Talking to you makes me feel like I'm losing my mind. This is a waste of time. I have nothing more to say. I'll leave the rest to the lawyer. It's feeding time, so I'm leaving.
I said I'm sorry. I'll really do better from now on. Just give me another chance.
You're not getting another chance. If you keep pushing this, we'll be talking in court, so get ready for that.
Mateo, I'll be preparing a letter of disownment as well. This is the end. Don't ever contact me or Emma and the kids again. No. Even you're abandoning me, Mom? What am I supposed to do? Mom, please, don't leave me. I have nothing left. Please, help your son.
After that, my divorce from Mateo was finalized smoothly. I was able to make sure he paid child support, so now the kid and I can move forward in peace. At first, Mateo resisted, but in the end, he he couldn't do anything. Now he lives alone in a rundown apartment. He can't even manage basic housework, and the trash has piled up, filling the place with a terrible stench. His neighbors constantly complain about the smell. The mighty proud Mateo is now a lonely, isolated figure, laughed at by those around him. At work, his shabby appearance has caused his boss and coworkers to look down on him. His lack of cleanliness and responsibility has left him with no one to turn to, and he's been abandoned by everyone. I've also heard that the stress has caused his hair to fall out, and he's aged dramatically. With the burden of paying child support, he can't afford any luxuries, and even though he wants to rely on his mom, he's been disowned by her, so he has no one left to turn to. It's ironic, considering the mess he made for himself, and in a way, I almost feel sorry for him, but I won't pity him. I'll never forget what he did to me and my child back then. From now on, I'm going back to work, and I look forward to a bright future with my child.
Fiona, I'll be home soon. Is there anything you want me to buy?
Helen, where are you? Where are you wandering around without doing the laundry? If you're going out, finish everything before you go.
I was going to do the laundry, but you told me to go to the pharmacy first. And I'm done with the pharmacy, so I texted you to ask if there was anything else I could get for you.
God, you always make excuses. It's already afternoon, and why haven't you done the laundry? You really are dumb in everything, aren't you? If you have time to make excuses, get it done before I tell you. And are the other chores done?
No, I need to clean upstairs.
Excuse me? You haven't finished cleaning yet? What have you been doing all morning? And you're not even halfway through doing the dishes.
Yes, you told me to go to the pharmacy when I was in the middle of it, so I left it as it was and went out. I'm going to come back and finish it.
I don't like the way you talk. It sounds like it's my fault that you haven't finished all your chores.
No, it's not like that. I just told you the facts.
What? You're always so full of excuses. I let you stay at home to do the housework. If you're that useless, I'll have you leave right now.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Terrible? It's a natural thing to say. I accepted you as a wife who's not even good looking. You should at least take care of the house. Don't keep making excuses. Get back home and continue the chores.
Yes, ma'am. Fiona, I have a question.
What is it?
I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Did you come into our room?
Even if I had, is there a problem?
Some items are missing. Clothes are obviously missing, and my important hats, bags, and accessories. I've searched all over the room.
Oh, it's so much nicer with less stuff, isn't it?
Huh?
I got rid of them.
But why would you do that?
Because you don't have time or place to go out. You're dumb and dull, so you have to do chores all day, right? You don't need that amount of clothes. There were a lot of flirty clothes too.
That's so terrible. There were so many things I cherished.
How could you have so many fancy clothes? Don't tell me you're having an affair.
There's no way I'm cheating. And I don't like any flirty clothes. I don't like those kind of fashion.
Are you making excuses again? In the first place, you don't need brand name clothes if you are a wife. A pair of sweatshirts and jeans are all you need. You're mostly busy cleaning the house.
That's true, but Charlie bought a lot of things for me. I only kept clothes and accessories that were memories for me.
God, he always wastes money.
Waste of money? I mean, why did you do that?
You're going to break up anyway, so why leave them here? They're not even worth selling.
Breaking up anyway? I have no intention of breaking up with Charlie. I'm sure he thinks so too. We won't follow you.
Stop complaining. Charlie is my son. He will follow me whatever I say. If I tell him to leave you, he'll divorce you right away.
Why would you go that far? Why do you hate me so much? Did I do something to offend you? If you have a reason, please tell me now.
Hey, don't talk nonsense.
What?
I was against your marriage in the first place.
No.
And yet, my husband raved that you would be a good wife, and Charlie insisted on marrying you. I had no choice but to let you marry him. As for me, I still can't accept you. Don't get carried away.
Fiona.
But my husband passed away right after you guys got married. So I'm the mainstay of this family now. What I say is absolute.
But that doesn't mean I should divorce him.
Can't you shut your mouth? You're so annoying. I've been mean to you, thinking you'd give up and leave. You're quite patient. That's kind of unusual for a young wife nowadays.
You were planning to kick me out from the beginning.
Of course, I told you. I don't accept you as his wife. If you say you won't leave this house, I'll bully you even more.
Bully? I have no intention of divorcing Charlie.
Really? You have a good spirit, huh? I wonder how much you can stand. You're going to entertain me.
You're like a devil. I wish I'd never lived with you in the first place.
Huh? Are you trying to take Charlie away from me? I won't let you do that. There's no way I'm going to live without him. The best way to get rid of you is to live with you and keep an eye on you.
I didn't know you were a person like that.
I'll bully you until you leave this house. I can't wait to see you cry. If you don't like it, then get divorced and get out. Call me now. Such a jerk. What are you doing when I told you to call me? What the hell is going on? Why is there no stuff? Anyway, call or reply right away. You're always so useless at the most urgent time, huh? Hey, Mom, it's Charlie. Hey, what are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be Charlie. Just tell me what's going on. I told you, it's me. I'm replying to you right now. Huh? This is Helen's phone, right? Yes, but I'm the one messaging you right now. Mom, I won't let you contact Helen from now on. Why not? You're a funny boy. I'm checking on her phone when you text her. We're moving out. You're moving out? What are you talking about? How can you do that? You're so done. You're the eldest of this family. You're supposed to live with me. Mom, I've warned you many times before, remember? If you hurt Helen, I can't live with you. And yet, you torment her every day. And to top it all off, you want her to divorce me and move out of the house? How can you say that when she has taken care of you for everything? I'm disappointed in you. Hey, are you really Charlie? Yes, I am. I told you. I can't help but sigh at your wickedness. I'm not going back to that house. We've decided to move out so we can live together as a couple. Wait a minute. Why are you suddenly saying that? I don't understand. I've been warning you for a while, so it's not so sudden, is it? I've told you over and over again. That's true, but you never told me you were moving out. Why didn't you tell me? Why would I? If I told you we were moving out, you might ask Helen. And what are these awful messages you sent to her? How could you say such terrible things through text? I feel so bad for Helen. It was not a terrible thing. I was educating her. I was training her so that she wouldn't be ashamed to be your wife. Huh? Education? Training?
Helen is much more respectable than you. No matter how much work she has to do, she always did as she was told. Even the food is 100 times better than what you make. There's no need to educate or train her.
Oh? Not from what I see. I didn't do chores on purpose for her. I was testing how considerate she is as a wife.
Don't keep fooling around. Education, training, even if she couldn't do the housework, there's no need for that. If she did it every day, she would naturally improve, right? You just want to enjoy yourself by forcing everything on her. Don't give me some lame excuse.
Charlie, what are you saying to me? I would never do such a thing. I've kept it quiet, but she's cheating on you. That's why I've been watching her to make sure she doesn't go out.
Huh? You have more to say? There's no way Helen would do something like that. That's ridiculous.
Charlie, why won't you believe me? I'm not lying. She has a lot of flirty clothes and fancy accessories. I can't think of anything but cheating on you to have all that stuff.
Most of them were gifts I gave to her. You think those are flirty and fancy? Don't try to make her look bad by saying some random reason.
But think about it. There's no place for her to go out dressed like that.
She wears them when we go have dinner, go shopping, or go to the movies. We still get dressed up when we go out as a couple. Is there a problem?
I didn't say it is a problem.
Then what? Are you saying that Helen is cheating on me, so I should divorce her right away?
Yes, that. I was against your marriage in the first place. She doesn't suit you. You deserve better.
Suits me or doesn't suit me, it's none of your business. It's about my partner. I'm the one who decides. If you still say Helen is cheating on me, show me the proof.
I don't have any proof. I'm the mainstay of this family. You're ignoring me when I say no?
Yes, I'm ignoring you. I'll choose my own partner. It's not what parents interfere.
But I want you to be happy. That's why I'm trying to find you a suitable wife.
Huh? You know, Mom, even if it wasn't Helen, you would have done the same thing, right?
That's not true.
I really wanted to marry Helen. I proposed to her over and over again, begged and pleaded, and finally she married me.
Huh?
I have no intention of divorcing her. I have no intention of marrying anyone other than her. If you make me divorce her, I'll cut you off. Are you fine with it?
Wait a minute, Charlie. What are you saying?
You hurt my precious wife. I'm going to cut you off. What you're doing is so dirty.
Wait a minute. Why would you say such a thing?
She has been putting up to live with you. This time, I found a new house and convinced her to leave this house.
You're lying, right? I can't forgive you even if it's for such a lie. And you're abandoning your mother?
I'm not abandoning you. You kicked us out.
I kicked you out? I didn't do anything, so don't leave. Charlie, Helen is cheating on you. Why can't you see that?
It's okay to be cheated.
What do you mean?
If being cheated makes me like Helen more, that's fine. Well, she's a woman who put up with scum parent like you without saying anything. So I don't think she would cheat on me though.
Charlie, you're being brainwashed. Think about your future properly. Of course, there are better people than the dumb wife who can't even have kids.
Why are you talking about children all of a sudden? That's never been mentioned before.
You guys don't make kids forever. When you're attractive, Charlie, but she can't have kids, I can only assume there's something wrong with that woman. Isn't that right?
It's none of your business.
Of course it's my business too. They're going to be grandchildren for me. I don't need a wife who can't even let me hold the grandchildren.
Aren't you misunderstanding?
Misunderstanding?
What?
The reason we don't have kids is because I said I wouldn't have them yet. If I had a child under these circumstances, what would you do to him or her?
What?
We're going to leave from you and think about the baby. Even if we have a baby, I won't let you hold.
How terrible. I can't hold Charlie's child. That's the worst. Then let's discuss it among the three of us.
There's nothing to discuss.
I'm just wondering if there was something wrong with me too. If you tell me, I'll try to fix it. So, including Helen, let's...
Don't say something so heartless. You're only apologizing because I'm mad at you. How can you be sorry when you don't even feel bad? It's all your fault that you can't hold your grandchildren.
Charlie!
I have no intention of being with you from now on if you abuse her. Don't you ever appear in front of us again. We are done as of today.
Wait a second, Charlie!
From now on, you're free to live on your own. Don't ever show yourself in front of us again. Don't bother us.
Oh no, wait! Please! Hello?
Huh? Who are you?
I heard you're having a baby.
Are you...
Yes, I'm the mother who lost her precious son. Can you imagine how I felt for the past 2 years?
Fiona? Are you really Fiona?
Yes. Because of you, I've been alone for the past 2 years. While I've been lonely, you've been busy having a baby. How terrible.
Since Charlie told me not to text you, if you'll excuse me.
I finally found you. That boy is my grandchild. I'll raise him.
Please don't tell me jokes. I will never let you see him. It's our child.
This isn't a joke. I already let you stay with Charlie for 2 years. Give me back what is precious to me. Give me my grandchild too.
Charlie and the child are not things. I have no intention of divorcing Charlie, no matter how many years pass. I will protect my child together with him.
You're still talking so cheekily? You can't get away with this. Be prepared.
Fiona. Fiona, please reply to me. Or can you call me?
Oh, what can I do for you? Finally, my beloved son and grandson are coming back. How I dreamed of this day.
How did you find our house?
Huh? You're as dumb as ever, aren't you? There are so many ways. I hired a detective and paid him to find it. This is no big deal.
You went through all that trouble?
Because you took something important from me. So I have to get them back. Otherwise, I can't die.
Fiona, this is kidnapping. Do you think you are allowed to do this?
What? He's my grandson. There's no way this is kidnapping. Well, then we're leaving. I'll drive home safely. Bye. Helen, what are you doing? Don't yell. How embarrassing. Stop it.
Oh, Fiona, thank God you replied to me.
What is wrong with you? You're really crazy.
Because I lost my child, you know. There isn't a parent in the world who won't go crazy. Let me scream. No!
Huh?
No, Fiona! Please, give me back my child. Please don't kidnap him. You can bully me as much as you want, but please give me back my child.
Stop it. Stop it. I didn't kidnap any children.
Oh, right. You took a doll that looked like my child. It's very well made, don't you think so?
Helen, you knew I was coming?
Well, I could imagine. You would do this kind of thing. I was in the same room the whole time with the child.
Then you wouldn't have to scream.
Because you wouldn't come out. I won't stop.
Oh, hey.
Oh, my neighbors have finally come out. You threw away my clothes, so now I'm wearing worn-out, tattered clothes. If I'm crying and screaming, you would look like a great kidnapper, wouldn't you?
Stop, please. I didn't do anything.
That's not true. You climbed up on our balcony and went in from the window upstairs without permission.
What is the problem?
What? You don't know? That's trespassing. I've reported it to the police too.
What? The police? What are you doing?
What do you mean? A mother-in-law whom I cut off broke in from the balcony upstairs. Isn't that a crime?
You've been obeying me and suddenly what happened?
How many years ago are you talking about? I'm a mother now and I'm stronger too. I have to protect my child from people like you.
Huh. How cheeky thing to say. I hate you. What's with that brazenness?
What are you going to do next after kidnapping? Do you understand the situation you're in?
What?
The neighbors were surprised and came outside because I was screaming. If I sit in front of my house looking like this, even a fool knows what they would think of you, huh?
I didn't do anything. I don't care if the neighbors look at me. Anyway, hurry up and give me the child.
I will never give you my child. There's absolutely no need for that, and...
What?
This is the best way to make the neighbors think you're a kidnapper.
Screw you. I hate you.
Don't praise me so much. If you don't like me, please leave now.
Shut up and you leave now.
Are you kidding me? Promise me you'll never get in touch with my family again.
No, I want to see my son and grandson too.
Oh, I'll go to the police then. I'll sue you for trespassing. I left the scene untouched, just in case. Charlie agrees with me.
What? Why?
You, who I dislike so much that I cut you off, broke into my house targeting my child. We have no choice but to take strict measures so that you won't come back to our house again.
That's not... What you just said is a lie, right? You're joking, right? There's no way Charlie would do such a thing in the first place.
After I told him that I got a message from you, Charlie was the one who told me not to leave my child even for a moment. He said he was absolutely sure you would do something. He was right. Bingo.
No.
I am now going to the police for a restraining order. I'll do everything I can to make sure you'll never get involved with us again.
Don't say that. You're my family. I just want him to come back. I'll be nice to you from now on, so forgive me.
The gossipy neighbors were whispering around my house. It was an absolute odd sight to see. In the meantime, the police arrived. They saw what was going on and knew immediately that something was wrong. I left everything to them. Anyway, I am relieved that nothing happened to my child. We have plans to build our own home. As soon as the house is ready, we're planning to move again. I would like to live with my family in a place where my mother-in-law doesn't know anything.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!